today's video, I'll be showing you a new tool which allows you to combine Perplexity AI and Claude 3.7 Sonnet. You can enter a web query, it will search that query on the internet, and it will take that information and turn it into an in-depth blog post. So if you wanted to write articles that are more up-to-date, news articles, product reviews, or things that are more 2025 and more recent, then this will be the perfect tool for you. It is my tool. We are currently in beta, so there will be a temporary link in the description below today's video. You guys get first look at it and you can use it for completely free. There is no paywall. All you have to do is set up your Open Router API key. So you head over to WordRocket.ai, you go to keys, you create a key. Once you create a key, then you enter it within your API configuration and you're good to go. You can use as much as you like, you can use as little as you like, because you're using your own API key. It turns out to be much more cheaper compared to using another tool. So the first template in which we'll be using for this specific use case is the real-time blog generator with web search. Now the first really cool thing that you can do is you can actually scan your sitemap. So I've went ahead and pasted in my sitemap. If there's different formats, it will be able to understand that format, and then it actually goes ahead and it retrieves those URLs. And if you update it, of course, it will have updated URLs. So once your sitemap is in, you can then include relevant internal links from your sitemap throughout the article. So we're getting relevant, high quality internal links. Now it's time for us to write our article. I like to use the web search, but there's two ways. So web search or manual input. Web search will go out, search the internet based upon that information. Manual input will then go ahead and take the information that you give it. So if you click manual input, you can put your research content in there and it will take that information and use it to write the article. So let's use the web search. It's way more hands-off. And we're going to do a web search for mortgage news of 2025 in Canada. Right? So we want to write an article that's more up-to-date, 2025 information about mortgages. We can include citations, and I'm just going to make the web search the same thing as the topic and the same thing as the target keyword. Now for the research models, I recommend using Perplexity Sonar Reasoning Pro. You can use either one of these. Reasoning Pro is going to be more expensive. Pro is going to be a little bit less expensive. So let's go ahead and use the best model because we want to get the best outputs, right? So article type, we can keep it informational, tone of article, whatever you like. You can actually even add additional content if you like, or context. Let's go for a 2,500 article. So let's keep that in mind and see what we actually are able to get back. We're not going to write it in using the first person perspective. We're going to include hooks, and we're also going to include an interactive HTML element. So let's see how this works. So everything is all set up now. All we have to do is generate real-time blog posts. It will take a couple of minutes, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. It's a two-step approach. First, we're going to use Perplexity. We're going to use Perplexity AI to do the research. So to go out on Google, essentially like this. If you've ever used Perplexity AI, it's like an AI-powered Google. It will go out on Google, or to already pull that information, and it will search all of the information related to this. And we have a really good prompt, which tells the AI to really extract as much information as possible for this specific search term. So it will go out, it will take as much information as we can, and then it will use Claude 3.7 Sonnet to take that information and write it into an in-depth article. And I find that the results are really good. And it's honestly better than most paid tools out there. And again, this tool I'm really excited about because you guys benefit from this most than anyone else, because you'll have all of these templates and you'll have all of these models in which you can choose from. And because you're using your own API key, it's going to be a lot cheaper than paying for another tool. So while that's creating, there's a couple things in which we can do. We can generate some images, and I've created another tool for you guys, which is WordRocket.ai. So if you want to head over to WordRocket.ai, you can actually use it for completely free. Again, we have about 5 free credits for new users, but you can also upgrade and get a paid plan. We have lifetime deals, we have one-time deals that are, monthly deals that are really cheap. So it's very easy to upgrade, and the quality outputs are really good. We are definitely going to be integrating the new ChatGPT model once that's available. And I think that the image generation will just be upgraded as well. So we can generate a cover image. So let's use the social media image generator. We're going to include our text. So this is our text. Generate image. Let's take a look and see if our article is finished. So our article is still going. So again, remember, As I mentioned, it does take a little bit of time because again, it's going to search the internet and then it's going to take that information, turn it into a prompt, and we're also including a custom HTML element. Okay, so the article is finished. Mortgage news of 2025 in Canada, rate cuts, renewal challenges, and market shifts. We get a custom image embedded into the actual article already. Very, very cool. So it actually pulls that image from the internet. So you don't even have to generate an image. You can use that image if you like. The shift in landscape of Canadian mortgages as we navigate through 2025. Canadian mortgage landscape is undergoing significant transformation. Interest rates are gradually declining. A massive wave of mortgage renewals is hitting homeowners, and international trade tensions are creating market uncertainty. Interest rate trends. So you can see that this is definitely 2025 information. Again, if I click on this internal link, what do I get? A link that goes over to my website. And it's not a broken link. It will load. It's just taking a little bit of time. I will come back over to that. Right, so let's scroll down again. We get internal links. We get an image. We get up-to-date 2025 information. We get our sources. And if we scroll down here, this is the best part. We get a custom HTML element as well. Right, so 2025 mortgage renewal calculator. So current balance, interest rate, expected renewal rate, and remaining amortization in years. Right, so this is beautiful, guys. Like, come on. What more can you ask for? You get images, you get up-to-date information, you get internal links, you get custom HTML tools, you get 2025 information, and the article is really good. So if you haven't used the tool before, it's very, very easy to use. You want to copy over the markdown format first, and then we're going to go to markdown to html.com. And then we're going to paste that in there. The image, get everything. We're going to get a, as you can see, we get a preview of the actual. So let's go to word counter because I'm really curious to see how much words this article is. So 2,200 words, maybe a little bit less because it probably added in some random content there, but 2,200 is pretty good for an article. We aim for 2,500, but 2,200 for an up-to-date article, this is solid. You can post this on your website, have no problem ranking, getting traffic, getting a lot of new traffic, especially because it's an up-to-date new article. Let's go back over quickly to our image. Our image is done. We get another image in which we can choose. We can choose if we want to use this image or if we want to use the image that we got back from the actual AI itself. And again, if you want to copy over the HTML, you just copy over the HTML code, right? Copy over the code, and then you add an HTML block on your website, and then you paste it in. I've showed you guys how to do that in my previous videos. So if you want to see that, you can see it. But again, just wanted to show you guys how easy it is for you to write up-to-date articles using my new tool. It is currently available for free. I definitely recommend checking it out. If you have any suggestions of what things I can do to improve, please let me know. I'm open to suggestions. This tool is built for you guys. So let me know what you'd like me to improve upon. Hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I will see you in the next one. Take care.